So it's official, the location of Forza Horizon 6, the most highly anticipated game in the entire Forza franchise, has just been confirmed and guaranteed by Playground Games to be Mars. Now this is quite a crazy sort of concept, definitely a little bit different and quite out of world, literally speaking, compared to the Japan or Germany concept we've recently been discussing, but it's definitely quite an interesting concept. Now in terms of what we can expect for Mars, it's going to have a great landscape to be able to do quite a bit of off-road driving. I'm not sure the drifting tracks will be quite up to par like what we've seen sometimes on certain maps of the very well paved roads, but I'm sure there'll still be a lot of potential, especially for people playing the Battle Royale in Forza. But the number one question a lot of people have been asking when it comes to Mars is what kind of car manufacturers can we see will take a pivotal stance? For instance, usually the different game and where it's located will represent what kind of car might be the cover car. For instance, we saw this with Forza Horizon 2 with the Lamborghini Huracan as the cover car. We saw it as Horizon 4 with McLaren whilst the game was based in the UK. It was been a bit of a general underlying trend that we've often seen recreated. Now for Horizon 6, since at this stage, from what we know at least, there aren't actually any Mars car manufacturing companies, maybe it could be some sort of Mars space crawlers, or even maybe Tesla, which is somewhat relevant to SpaceX, which could be the closest contenders for what we could see on Mars. Now in terms of different events in the horizontal sort of setting on these maps, I'm not really too sure what to expect, but it seems like it'll be a pretty crazy content. Now of course, if you guys haven't seen already, if you open up your calendar, you might actually see that it's April 1st if you're in the US. This is of course an April Fool's joke. The actual location of Forza Horizon 6 seems very likely to be based in either Japan or Germany. I've made pretty in-depth videos on both those concepts, and if you want to check them out in full, I'd recommend doing so, but I'll go into some brief detail here. Over the past few years, we've seen various leaks in the game files, whether it's a custom-made map or something that seems to have been leaked through the dialogue of developers that have supported a concept map being in Japan, as well as the fact that as of late, we've actually seen numerous game jobs that have been posted on websites specifically for developers, with the Horizon 6 main cover car being shown as the Apollo IE with Mount Fuji in the background. Now obviously this would be a provisional game cover, it's not going to be the set game cover itself, but if they're looking for game developers to join their team and advertising Japan clearly as the background, it could be pretty indicative of what they're looking to expect and maybe the certain demographic of developers they're looking for, which goes hand in hand with the other job they recently posted, being an environment artist hard surface in Playground Games, of course the parent company of Forza. Now this could be for the other games they make, however it seems pretty likely it could be for Forza. An environment artist specifically is talking about the landscape, the buildings, the mountains, etc. of a game, which would be very pivotal to the location of where the game is. And just quickly, most of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel, so if you want to help us hit 150k and stay up to date with the best Forza glitches, content, news and more, be sure to tap that button, it really helps out a lot. But I suppose if Forza are running out of ideas, or Germany or Japan isn't going too well for them, Mars could definitely be another concept as well. I'm not sure how the licensing would go for that in terms of who they would request those kind of details for, but I'm sure it would be quite a curious game, and maybe they could even get a custom design over Mars with their own sort of racing strips, bitumen roads, highways, and more. Stay tuned though, like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think down below. If not, I could always make another concept map of maybe it going on Jupiter, etc., Mercury. There are many different concepts in the solar system that Forza could base their next game on, and I'm really excited for what information could be coming next. So stay tuned, like and subscribe for more.